Alright, it's back to work. I got 9 of these tabletop slats sitting up here. They are currently upside down, and I got the back side sitting at the front. I now need to position this 5/16 bar, get marks on here so I know where to put it for welding. I went ahead, did the first one, and all I had to do is take the overall slat measurement, the overall framework measurement, take them away from each other, take that difference, divide it in half, and boom, there's my overhang. 4 inches per each side. But this 5/16 bar slides up against this angle. So I also had to add in the table framework thickness, which was 3 1/4. So 4 plus 3 1/4 was 7 1/4. So at this top side, I measured back 7 1/4, put a mark. Wrapped it in tape, and then remarked it, and then transferred my markings to the bottom side, since that's where the 5/16 plate's got to go. To make this simpler, instead of doing it 9 gazillion times on all the other fingers, I'm just going to take my square up the next finger off this first finger that I already figured out, square it up, put a couple tabs of tape at the corners, and then just transfer my lines onto there. And then bring the next one down and do the same thing. This is the more crucial point, this piece here. You want to make sure they're right on, everyone's the same, because this will hold the finger, slat, whatever, square to the table, and this will help keep them all in a row. Because if you just like eyeball them, you can have one finger sitting in, one finger sitting out, one finger sitting in, and they'll just look hideous. So this is where I need to take time. The top piece don't matter as long as it overhangs some, but not too far, we're good. Alright, to weld these things, I'm going to trim this tape back some. So that this bar isn't sitting on it. I'm going to remove the tape when I weld too anyways, so I'm not burning it. So wham. Come on, get off my glove. And bam. Then, I'm going to take a square, go off the same edge on every single one, and split the line in the same spot on every single one. Just like so. Take the 5/16 bar, slide it up tight against the square, and try to split the edge difference so it's the same on each. And basically the square has a 1/2 inch down, 1/2 inch up. I just line it up and that'll make it the same. Then take a couple clamps, and clamp the 5/16 bar down. Then I'll check it. Got all the 5/16 pieces welded on. Sat all these 1/4 inch thick pieces on each of the fingers just so I had them laid out. Found an old 5/16 drill bit, lathe tool bit, and I'm gonna use that as my spacer. I'm just gonna push the 1/4 inch up till this is flush with that. Split the edge difference. Since this 1/4 inch piece is a 1/2 inch narrower than the bottom 5/16 piece, clamp it down with a clamp. Weld, tack, weld. Gotta do it till them all. There, all the rear mounts are welded in place. This one's done too. That's what it looks like. It's all cleaned up, ready to go, looking good. You set it down, push it back, and it's locked underneath that angle. There's a tad bit of room because the angle's 1/4 and that spacer bar is 5/16, but that's fine. Final step, get these toggle clamps mounted to the bottoms of all these slats. What I'm going to do is bolt them, I'm not going to weld them. So this slat here, I already had it installed in place, went ahead, transferred these holes with a Sharpie on there so I got an idea where this needs to go. I'm going to go ahead like re-square everything up, center it, then transfer all these lines to every single one. I'm going to go through, center punch them all, drill them to a number 7, then tap them to a 1/4 20. And then these will be able to bolt down, and they'll just be middle of the plate. Then when it's installed, you press the lever down, it locks it on the angle up front. Then to remove it, you pull it up, you pull it out, you do whatever, space it, slide them together, reach back under. Boom, it is locked into place. truth. Here is the tabletop. I'm going to call it done for this video. I can flip that, remove these things, drop them back in, tighten that down, and I can take parts, take it down through the table, put like a welding magnet on here to do whatever I need to do, or I can take a clamp, drop it down in, and since I got a flat bottom now, I can clamp whatever down that I need to clamp. You know, I can even do stuff like that. And then I could weld whatever up I need to weld, so I think this tabletop is going to work fantastic. And then if I need to, I can slide these down, you know, make a bigger gap, remove them, whatever. So there it is. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like it or not. I'd change a couple things on it if I had to do it again. And yeah. So other than that, we're going to wrap it up. So don't forget to subscribe. More on this. More on this. More on a lot of things in here. So a lot of fabrication stuff and tractors. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Enjoy. And until the next time, have fun.